On this episode, we talk McDonald's versus Burger King, and what do I need to be doing more of? You ask questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask Gary V Show.
McDonald's response to Burger King's.
So that's the response, right?
The response was them just,
Yeah.
If you want to see the note, I can find it really quick, but I don't know if you want to talk about, because like I know Sonic's a client and stuff, and we didn't engage yesterday at all with it on that account, but this is the post that this was their response. I love it. I think my idea was better.
What?
That we heard about this all the time at Vayner. They should have just like made a day in
Jesus
March.
Christ, this was really
Right.
well done.
They should have just made a day in March called National Burger Peace Day
Yeah.
and made it a different thing and not associated themselves with a UN sanctioned holiday.
Yeah.
Because it's a microsite for Burger King.
Oh, a lot of people gave, the first response that has the most is bad to
yeah,
McDonald's.
people are not happy at McDonald's, but I disagree because I think that Burger King's microsite had nothing to do with like world
Yeah,
peace.
yeah.
75% of the microsite is dedicated to talking about what the branding will look
Well,
like.
it speaks to like people caring about fluffy issues, not the real issues.
Yeah, and someone was like, why can't we be lighthearted? I was like, we can be lighthearted about World Peace Day when there's world peace. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's also one of those issues where you just like, it depends on what side of the bed you wake up on.
Yeah.
Like, all of us equally, like, don't want, like, the amount of insane shit going on
Yeah.
in the world, it's just so, it's overwhelming for an individual human being. Like, I almost retired yesterday and went to, like, the Bowery to, like, start an uprising with the homeless. like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just,
That's it.
like, literally all night I'm like, you know, like, why can't my chemicals switch? And like, will there ever be a day where I don't want to buy the jets and I want to solve this? Will something bad happen in my family that makes me literally the next day wake up and say, that's it, I'm curing drunk driving,
Yeah.
instead of like buying the jets? And then also equally knowing that way too many people are full of shit and are like, I care about solving drunk driving,
Yeah.
but don't really.
Right. They don't
I think that's what my whole MO is, which is like, I like right hooks.
Yeah.
I didn't write jab, jab, jab.
Yeah.
Which is how everybody wants to sell social media.
Yeah.
Which is like the deeper layered thing. Yeah, it's super interesting. You should make this a video.
So you
too.
want to
Just
take
all
that
of this.
question?
No, I want this to be a video in itself. You know, I just really want that to be.
So no Burger King on the show.
Oh, actually, yeah, let's do it though. Okay, here we go. You could go black and white on this whole thing too and just keep it in the show, D-Rock. You can make the creative decision on that.
What?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wine Library TV. That's where I went with. Keep this, D-Rock. Hey, everybody, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 134 of the Ask Gary V Show. That was interesting. The brain is a very powerful device. I really am curious how you're gonna roll with all of this, D-Rock. Back in the saddle, a lot of people behind me today, which makes me happy. It's always good to see the Vayner family in full effect in August. A lot of companies checking out right now. Looks like the VaynerMedia crew is doing their thing. That makes me proud and happy. I'm supposed to be on vacation. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. And so that's that. Excited about the show today. Appreciate everybody who jumped into yesterday's show. I know it came out late. So you may be seeing this and not realize one snuck in yesterday. You're like, where's 133? It happened. And so that's it, India. So India, let's
Just gonna let him do it today.
get into the show.
It was too good yesterday.
Yeah, you drilled it.
Tasha asks, do you take on any client if the price is right? Or do you turn down based on your values and beliefs?
So this has been interesting. We've been having some interesting situations happening at VaynerMedia where I would say that East Coast and West Coast political correctness bias over certain clients has been rearing its head at VaynerMedia, and I've been really struggling actually quite a bit lately on what I don't want to be the judge and jury of VaynerMedia's moral compass on which clients we take. And so I'm trying to figure out if it's legal in America, should that be the line in the sand? It's a great question. We have, I've been, this is a really, really tough question and a great question. We have passed on clients because of my own personal compass, like the Patriots. We haven't passed on the Patriots, that's unfair to them. Though I still hate you, Patriots. But I love VaynerNation Patriot fans. I just hate how you roll with football. So the answer is, it's starting to rear its head. America has never been more divided. We have growing offices in Middle America, which I think will take away some of the East Coast, West Coast mentality. Everybody in this office is divided on things like, should we not take sugar water? There's plenty of people in this company that think we shouldn't. Guns, Jesus, especially with the tragic events of yesterday and this entire year and just like the last several years in America. Alcohol, tobacco. What if the biggest tobacco company came and wanted to work with Vayner? I think there's plenty of people here that would have a tough time working on it, would bow out, wouldn't want me to take it on. Is that my, I think I've made those decisions my whole life. For me as a person, it's easy for me. It's me, I'm accountable to me. I don't do the sponsored stuff that I don't want to. I don't do any sponsored stuff, but for example, I've been thinking a lot about getting a lead sponsor for the Ask Gary Vee show in 2016 because I need and want those dollars to apply to a lot more advertising to learn more about growth of content online. I need real dollars. So I've been thinking a lot about that. That's interesting. I've never thought about that before. I never did it with Wine Library, things of that nature. Would I take any brand? Absolutely not. So I think that money is the last thing that drives me, but I also absolutely have no interest in idealistic, over political correctness dictating my decisions. And I think we have that, especially when you live in New York, LA, San Francisco. And so I have to think of things as a collective, including a global collective, not just the United States of America. That's my answer. That was real. That was real as fuck. Sorry. The D-Rock thumb was pretty amazing.
Louis asks, what's the best way to deal with someone who is constantly negative about entrepreneurship? And what if it's your mom?
Louis, I think the biggest way to handle that is to stick it to your mom. I think you go out and you execute, and then you tell your mom, I told you so. You were wrong, mom. You know what's great about entrepreneurship, the market, business, life, is it's a net-net game, meaning at the end of the day, either your mom's right or you're right. She's negative about entrepreneurship with you. Louis, she doesn't think you can do it. I don't think your mom, overarching, doesn't believe that entrepreneurship exists or is an option. She just doesn't believe in you. Now, I'm drilling you right now because I'm trying to light a fire in your ass to be really pissed, the way I get. Nothing excites me more than the adrenaline that I get. Right now, I'm fired up for you, Louis. I'm making pretend that I'm you, Louis, and I'm so goddamn pissed, I wanna literally punch my mom in the face. That's how I feel. And so, but figuratively, I'm not condoning violence against your mom. My mom's my favorite person on earth. My mom is the complete opposite. No one believed in me more or ever will. So that being said, Louis, she doesn't not believe in entrepreneurship. She doesn't believe that you're an entrepreneur. Now the question is, back to my self-awareness content that I've been pushing out a lot, maybe she's right, maybe you're delusional, right? The real question is, who else in your ecosystem does believe? And more importantly, forget about everybody else. And this is really the crux of the whole damn thing. Do you believe? Right? Because I think one of the weird things that has happened in my life that I think has created the scenarios of my existence is I have an incredible ability I've had my whole life to literally tune out every other voice except my own. And I think that it's equally a vulnerability. I have no mentors for that reason. I love my parents. I would give them the mentor mantle, but I really don't. I literally just listen to my own voice. And so if you're lucky as I am, and I know millions of people are, I'm sure, to be able to tune out everybody, if you believe you're an entrepreneur, then you're set. I would argue the fact that you're even asking me this question means that you've put weight into your mom's opinion, which I think needs to be dissected by you to begin with. Because I put 0 weight into anybody's opinion about myself because I know exactly who I am.
From B, what do you think of
B?
B? What do you
Is that BEA?
It's just B.
No, I just wanted to say BEA. Go ahead.
B asks, what do you think of McDonald's response to Burger King's Piece McWhopper idea? Seems like they missed a big opportunity.
D-Rox, before I answer this, are you running the B-roll that we did before the show?
Yeah,
To start the show?
I can do it right now.
No, start the show with it. I think it'll be interesting. People are gonna be, oh, Stefan's now, right? Stefan, graduating to editing the show. Start with all that B-roll, all in black and white before it even goes into it, because then people understand why I screwed up the intro, because the transition was awkward. Well, first of all, you've seen a lot of our banter on this. I'm with you, India. I thought it was, I think my answer came through in the black and white that started the show, which is, I think McDonald's, first of all, I like competition, so I like that McDonald's kind of zinged Burger King right back. You know, Burger King tried to like win the game by being McDonald's was in a very tough spot. I also love what Burger King is doing in marketing right now. I think they're being very clever. Sonic is one of our great clients at VaynerMedia, so you know, I've got that hat on. I think it's super fun to watch. I think I'll answer this. We are clearly living in interesting times where Burger King can make a microsite to make this announcement, and McDonald's official answer is in a Facebook post in sentence form. If you haven't realized that communication has changed forever in our society, please let this be a moment where this is how companies that are dead heated, Pepsi, Coke, like Burger King, it doesn't get more than that. I think it just depends on what side you want to be on. There's the people that always want to be on the serious side, which McDonald's wins. There's the people that think the world is way too serious and you need a little humor. You know, I think more people sit on that other side, hence why I think that's the most popular reply to McDonald's and upvoted. For me, I like the way they went with it, but I can see every angle of it. I like that Burger King did it. I like the way I just want them to fight. Like, if you really want me, you know, listen, but you understand, I'm giving you my answers to me as a person. I love competition. I live for companies fighting with each other and trying to beat each other and jockey and chess moves, and I love it. The sport of it, just like politics has become a sport and entertainment, which has a lot of sad variables around that. I think business is about to go that way because everybody can communicate and it's all in public and all this stuff. So, you know, I'm just enjoying watching. Just pass me the popcorn. Doesn't matter. You lost your audio?
Yeah, again.
It's weird.
No, I was able to pull it out and get that audio. This had full battery on this. I don't know why it doesn't.
So what's happening? We're fine?
No, I gotta get.
Are you still rolling?
No. This had
So wait, there'll be a lack of a continuous stream?
No. You're fine. I got it all.
No, but like right now, there'll be some sort of pause right here.
Yeah.
Cool, I can reference it.
No, then.
Right? They'll feel like a little click right now, right?
Unless I use this.
We're gonna go to the end here.
Oh, you're gonna use this?
I can, because I have this.
Use it. Guys, you saw what happened? Oh, Stefan, you're really earning your keep today. You saw what happened? Oh, I'm so pumped. You saw what happened? D-Rock didn't like last time when we talked about the audio breaking out on him and he was super sad and we like D-Rock there, we did the whole thing and see, there it is. I love it. All captured. Great job, Stefan. All right, back to this.
Caleb.
Gary out here driving in the country. It's super beautiful. I have a question
Is
for
he
you.
driving
The
and
question
recording?
is,
I'm not happy with that,
for
Caleb.
someone like myself who didn't grow up learning tons of discipline like you did, how would I go about starting to learn the discipline that you use to hustle and grind the way you talk about doing all the time? I can't seem to get myself to commit. What do I need to start doing to learn to discipline myself like you do?
Two things, Caleb. First of all, three things. Please do not record while driving ever again in your life. Please, God, please. Number two, By the way, I know some people jump in and be like, Gary, you did a car selfie the other day. Yes, at a red light, hardcore red light, and even that's not great because you never know if somebody's like coming to drill you, but where are you going anyway? Nonetheless, 2 things on the discipline. It is learned behavior. You just have to start doing it, right? It's just learned behavior. You have to start doing it. There's nothing else. You have to start doing it. Now the question becomes, it's a chicken and egg game. I think the only way you can learn to hustle and work this hard is by actually loving it. I could never do anything I don't love at this rigor and vigor. Like, it's just impossible. It's impossible. And so figuring out what you love to do and then just making it learned behavior. I would tell you my team here, I know all of them. I've watched them all in this short period of time. They're all faster than they used to be. They're faster. Learned behavior. The speed in which my team works, even versus the way, India can probably speak to this the best, even to the speed that VaynerMedia works, which is, every person that comes to Vayner is like, this company's fast. But the way we work is even faster. It's just the truth. So it's learned behavior. You can get faster, you can work harder, but it's learned behavior. The only way to really do it is you gotta love it. So that's it, it's real simple. That's the answer, in my opinion, one man's point of view.
Chad asks, with everything that you do, is there anything that you feel you need to start doing?
I need to start hacking more day in and day out time with the kids. I've been talking about this out loud. I'm a smoke, where there's smoke, there's fire. I wish I did the show 1 year earlier because that whole year I would have talked about health. The show started right as I started taking care of my health, so I was already in it. You guys have been hearing me talking about going home, taking the bath with them or dinner with them. This is me selling myself. What I'm really good at is I keep pounding myself into submission when something doesn't come natural. And so I need to hack more time with the kids as they get to 6 and 3, now they're 6 and 3. Now they're really, there's things, and I'm going to the recitals and this and that, but I want more day in and day out time. I've been winning on extremities, it's worked, but now I need to figure out more opportunities to spend that hour minimum a day with them, walk them to school, bath, dinner together. It's gonna be hard because I'm really a continuous guy, like I start and then I just go, breaking up the day where I have to shut off the intensity that I live with. You have to understand, the speed in which my brain is activated and the hypersensitive nature of how I roll when I'm in my game, that was me putting on a helmet, on the field, which is when I start my day, I don't stop it. That's why I don't eat lunch. I'm just on. And so to stop that, defrag, really give, so many of you are spending hours with your kids and loved ones, but you're not spending real time. Real time is mentally being in it. Checking the box that you took your kid to baseball practice, but you looked at your phone the whole time was not being in it, my friends. So I need to be in it, right? And to shut down at 5 p.m. what's been going on for 8 hours, give into listening, consuming, engaging, and then restart, because that's what's gonna happen, is gonna be a real challenge for me, and I need to do more of that. Cool. That's it, right? Cool. Cool. What's your statement of the day? Not having this question is a lot of fun. What's your by the way, the statements are really working. I read all the comments on YouTube and Facebook late last night. I went to sleep at 3 in the morning, and it really gave me context to what you guys are thinking. I'm using your feedback loops as ways to make the show better, but it's also really great because watching you guys leave your statement of the day versus kind of a question of the day there's so much more profound content now in the comments section, which allows all of you to learn from each other. It's more community, it's less about me, it's more about us, and that's where I'm going with it if you are curious. You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them.